We are Alex and Megan, or as we like to call ourselves, the Slow Roamers. We live and travel in our adventure van in search of epic landscapes, delicious food, and all of the experience we can get our hands on. Hop on in and join us for the ride. We're leaving Alabama Hills in a snowstorm. Oh, how wonderful.
Well, somehow we found the snow yet again. We were definitely hoping that we were going into like warmish weather, but I guess this is just the last of the California storms, and it just saved itself for us. So we're off into the desert, but it is a snowy desert, and this is wild.
Heading in the direction of Bishop, we expected to see more snow, but not this much snow. We're stuck. We don't know what's going on. Hopefully we can get through.
So all those trucks back there, they're all chaining up because they couldn't see the hill because of the whiteout. But we just drove up here because there's like a little car that just went past us. We're like, okay, whatever. And then we got here and there's a snowplow that started plowing right here. So all those guys chaining up back there are just gonna get up here and gonna be like, what the heck? The road is clear.
Road's clear.
Enough that it's snowing, and this is the detour route around 395, but then people go and try and pass.
A little bit of blue sky. That's nice. It's pretty. It's not so pretty.
Well, looks like we are going to be staying here for a little while because there's a collision up ahead. They're waiting for a tow truck, and they're not letting anyone through, which is great. It's a good thing we brought our house with us.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to camp if we have to do that.
Not horrible. Just gonna clean off these lines here. Frisbee. Ah. There you have it.
There we have it.
You don't have to camp here all night. Just watch two other people do it and we're like, well, we're going too. Cool.
Just focus on the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's slipping. Ooh, look at him go.
Look at those zigzags.
Yeah, he's slipping.
Cool. Zigzags. Oh, freaking get out of Dodge of this FedEx truck.
Truck's just sliding sideways.
Oh god, that's super scary.
He's sliding. Definitely gonna be sliding. Oh no, he's not. Looks like we are officially scot-free. We're out from behind that semi back there, and we're just cruising. So pretty darn proud of Betty. She's really sticking to the ground real good. No slippage yet. And yeah, we're the only two-wheel drive vehicle going up right now. So Good old Betty.
It's official. Betty's a snow dog and a sand dog.
Fun adventure getting in here. I'm really happy we didn't have to wait for 3 or 4 hours for a tow truck to arrive, and gosh dang, it's beautiful out here. We're going to go for a soak later on in the hot spring just over yonder, right there, and probably stay here for a day or two and just enjoy it and then move to the next one. So hey there. How was your morning poop? Thumbs up.
First bacon. Yeah.
Look how thick that is. So this is a really wonderful innovation, and I did not mean to actually like pick this particular package, but it has a Ziploc on it. So you can seal all the bacon and all the crap in there and not get anything else dirty. We're gonna call that a van life hack, folks. So I know for absolute certain right now that my mom would be absolutely revolted at the sight of bacon. Not because she's a vegan or anything, because she absolutely hates the smell of bacon grease. And it is like, it is the 8th deadly sin to cook bacon in your van. So, sorry Mom, but also not sorry, because we haven't had enough bacon in our lives.
What temp you got it on?
There's so much bacon grease. So an added benefit to this particular hot spring is the group that actually built them put in this sink with running hot water so you can wash your dishes. We cooked bacon today because we have a sink. Otherwise it takes way too much water to wash off all the bacon grease. Well, now that dishes are done, I'm gonna go for a quick soak and then get on with the rest of my day. Well, there's home. I wonder what Megan's up to. Meg! What are you up to? Well, hi, beautiful.
Hello.
How are you?
How was your soak?
It's good. Yeah, it was hot. It's so warm now.
Hey, so excited.
Cold out here, like I was saying before, so we're gonna activate the wood stove. If you guys don't remember, this is our little wood stove that we got from Andres at tinystove.com. I'll put a link right here. And this little stove is called the Peanut, and then we have that cool exit hatch thing for the flue pipe. Just cut up some wood that we found in another fire pit, and we're gonna have ourselves a nice little fire tonight. That mountainscape is just incredible. So beautiful here.
What?
Well, it was a cold night last night. There's definitely frost on the windows when we woke up, and but it's warming up pretty quick now. We're gonna grab some breakfast, pack up the van, and head over to our next hot spring spot. While looking on Gaia, I found a route that is right there, and it goes across over into the next valley, and we're gonna try and drive that road. Hopefully it's still in good shape.
When out in places like Nevada, we aim to travel on gravel roads as often as possible. However, this usually leaves us with a high level of uncertainty about the route we're taking. We've plotted routes before and nearly driven off a cliff due to deteriorating roads. Or even better, found ourselves rock crawling down to a river. Not taking paved highways adds a little extra spice to our journey, which we still appreciate, even looking back on those precarious experiences.
Like our second favorite activity, airing down tires. Well, I've come to a spot in the road, well, not just a spot, but a very large section of the road that is completely snow covered. We've looked at it on our GPS image, and we're about halfway through the entire pass, but we're almost at the summit, which means get past the summit, snow starts to go. We're airing down our tires a little bit more. We're gonna see how far we can go, but we're not gonna go any farther than we need to. If it's starting to really slip, then we won't carry on. And yeah, so we'll just see where this gets us. There's also that there, which I don't love. snow seems to have a pretty dense crust on the top, which perhaps if our tires are low enough, we'll just sit right on top. What do you think, Megan? We're gonna get stuck?
I don't know.
Well, we maybe turned around. I'm gonna give it a few more tries.
Is it snowing?
It's snowing.
Oh goodness. Yeah. It's too deep for Betty.
Too deep for Betty.
She has realized her potential in the snow.
All right, we'll see. We'll show you guys where we're at. So it's not the deepest snow in the world, but it's just enough. I think the crust is starting to get a little too soft. That's what we were sitting on before. Probably made it another 5 or 10K from where we were. And unfortunately, it's just not quite enough. But it's just killing us because there's the summit just up there.
Alex is very conscious of the fact that Betty is only two-wheel drive. Despite the places we take her, we have half of the traction of a four-wheel drive vehicle, which means we're 50% more likely to get stuck. Making a preemptive decision to turn around can be tough, but it's often the best course of action to avoid spending the night somewhere we didn't plan on.
I think this is probably the one time that I wish we had four-wheel drive, because leaving that pass, you know, like 100 or like say a kilometer from the summit, just kind of, it's like, oh, I really wanted to make it. If we had four-wheel drive, maybe we could have made it a little bit further. Who knows? But yeah, now we're down at the bottom. I think we're gonna take highway around to the next place, and yeah.
Having been turned around and denied the summit, we opted to make our way to a different hot spring than we had intended to reach that day, one that would be a little more in line with our ultimate direction, north.
So we've arrived at the hot spring that we were hoping to camp at, but there is a lot of keep out signs. So we're not entirely sure if we're going to or not. But we're gonna check it out nonetheless. Wow. It's so clear. Oh, it's nice too. Oh my goodness. What do you think?
Super hot?
Oh, there's a change room. Like, is this place even real? It's just, this is why I love Nevada. It's just so big and wide open. Cold. Well, to be honest, we're gonna try our luck and see if anyone kicks us out.